Here you go. We're live, guys. How are you? Here we are.
Hi, everybody.
What's going on? All right, so we're live here in the act. Let me try this. So, guys, we are testing a bunch of audio, video equipment that we get each and every week here inside the Actors Garage because we are always improving ourselves and the camera and the equipment of the Actors Garage. And right now, I got my boy back. We've been really busy. He's been busy editing at work. I've been busy doing my stuff. And we're back here. We're ready to rock and roll. We're just going to let you guys know what's happening here in the Actors Garage. And we're going to take you from the beginning of the week when you open up your eyeballs on a Monday morning. So, Andrea, what's happening right from our first day of shoot, which is Tuesday? What's happening here in the Actors Garage every Tuesday night? Go ahead.
Well, Vince, welcome.
Go ahead.
Welcome, Vince. Welcome me, because it's been a while since I've actually been in the Actors Garage. As Vince said, I've been a little bit busy with work and whatnot, and focusing some attention on, like Vince said, improving some of our equipment and testing some new microphones we got here. And Vince has been doing a fantastic job, buddy. Let me say, by the way, thank you for holding things down, keeping things going. So what are a few of the things we got going here in the Actors Garage? Well, one thing I want to start with is this fantastic acting class that we have going. So Vince has been working very closely with some students whose names will remain nameless for now, because we have a group of kids, some really talented, outgoing, energetic, intelligent, bright kids that you look at these kids and we're like, this is the future, right? And to have that group of kids be in here working with us with the acting classes, and Vince has been doing a fantastic job. So a little bit of shout out to Actors Garage and the acting workshop. Parents, please sign your kids up. It's great for confidence. It's great for just speaking to a crowd and just getting out there, getting to know people, being social. We're obviously in a very challenging time right now, but we're obviously being safe. We're wearing masks. We're keeping our distances. And that's one fantastic thing that's going on right now. And Vince is doing a great job of managing that. Awesome. And I'll be back this Thursday to put in my 2 or 3 cents about things. And the kids are working on some monologues, some commercials. And it's not just an acting class. Vince and I are both independent filmmakers. We work in theater as well. So it's not just an acting class, just say for commercials, monologues. We're teaching kids about filmmaking, about production, about what it takes to shoot a film, what it takes to shoot a play, or to perform in a play, and what it takes to shoot a commercial and any kind of production. So as much as it's an acting class, it's also just a background in film, television production, and in the industry in general. And that's one of the things going on. So Vince, why don't you tell our listeners, or hopeful listeners, what else do we have going on other than the acting class?
Oh, wow. So yes, that's the acting class. And I just want to add, if you have a child in the ages of, I think we're starting as early as 5 or 6 years old, all the way to teens. So anywhere 17, 18, 19, and they want to join our group, our classes, they could go to actorsgaragevon.com, register. Just go to register your child, and you could definitely jump on board. Also, right here, I'm going to just cut to the end, give it to you right now, because we always do a giveaway. But if you guys, by the end of this day, so 11:59 p.m., reach out and DM us on Actors Garage Vaughn or my account, Vince Moya, because I have live. I don't know where I put live on. We're going to give you one free trial sitting class that your child gets to come in and see 2 coaches in action in the Actors Garage. Absolutely complimentary, to get a feel if they like it or not. Free. But you have to DM and say that you heard our live today, or anyone that you know that wants to participate. So at actorsgaragevon.com. All right, moving along. Andrea, what else do we have here in the Actors Garage? Well, that's just one thing. Super excited. This is my personal favorite. We have, guys, Sundays cook-offs with one and only myself. So someone challenges me, or I challenge someone to a cook-off. And on the sidelines, we have my boy here, Mr. Andrea Nisi, talking about soccer. And, Andrea is really passionate about that. Just as I'm passionate about cooking, he's passionate about soccer. And he gives you all the highlights on the games that happen weekly. You get a lot of insights, a lot of his opinions on the games, on the plays, on the coaches, on the players, all about soccer. And, we're both Italian and we're very passionate soccer players as well. So we have all that going on. And right now, we have Andrea. Check this out. I've been working really, really hard with Andrea in the Actors Garage that we have the whole month of April and May booked for the cook-offs.
Very exciting. Very excited.
And the soccer. So if you want to audition to try to cook off with myself or possibly be on Andrea's soccer commentary show, you have to reach out to us because auditions are happening April, May. No, auditions are happening now before June. So, guys, things are booking up, and I'm super excited. And you get to watch a whole complete show: soccer, food, judges, conversations. Super excited for that. But, Andrea, what else do we have in the beginning of the week?
Oh, well, as you can see, we're sitting here, and Vince said these fantastic shows that we have. And if you please check out our YouTube channel, Actors Garage Vaughan, and you'll be able to get a little taste of these shows that are coming up. And there's something really exciting that's going to be going on in the beginning of the week, and that's the Tuesdays that we're talking about, right?
Yes.
And Vince and I are going to continue to do kind of exactly what we're doing right now. Everyone, we're going to have our weekly podcast. We figured, you know what, everybody and their pet have a podcast, right? So why not us as well? It's something we've always wanted to do. We always have something to say about something. So it'll be kind of a general podcast, just kind of topics, what's going on, but also an opportunity for us to kind of keep our audience informed on what we have going on throughout the week. And Tuesdays will revolve around our podcast and us kind of reaching out to everybody and keeping them engaged with the Actors Garage, with This Is Real TV and what's going on. And you know what? And also just to let people know that we have other people that we're collaborating with, and we really want to give them an opportunity to have some space and some airtime on our shows. So we're going to be promoting their shows and we're going to be promoting what they're doing. So if you're out there and you're a sponsor or you're a company or any kind of, basically anybody that's looking to market themselves or their service, please reach out to us because we're always open for sponsorship and for collaborating in terms of giving you an opportunity to come onto our show and speak a little bit about what you do in the community. We're obviously located in Vaughan, so obviously all you Vaughan, all the companies and originating in Vaughan, feel free to reach out, and we'd like to give you an opportunity to come on our show and maybe speak about what you're doing and how we can sort of help you get your name out there. So
Absolutely.
please reach out to us. We're always willing to talk to people. Look, we're obviously passionate about what we do. Vince is always keeping motivated and always keeping the vibes here in the Actors Garage positive. So I want to thank you for that, Vince, because you're definitely doing a good job. You're doing a fantastic job of keeping this name going and providing people with a platform to not only work with us, but also just give themselves a push. And we're also here for that. So please reach out to us. But Vince, man, we're almost wrapped up here. We kind of gave ourselves a little bit of a time limit because we like to go on, right?
Absolutely.
And we're at 9 minutes. I'm kind of impressed, dude. I'm surprised that we did that.
Not bad, but you know what?
So you got a minute, bro. I'll give it to you.
Okay, all right. We'll see. I'll try my best. So, we have a lot going on. We already told you about 3 things happening.
Oh, we haven't even talked about the other stuff we're working on, like the film related stuff.
Yes, exactly. So guys, let's wrap it up. Tuesday, a wrap up is never a wrap up, but let's try to wrap it up. But Tuesday we have podcasts with Andrea, myself, Vince, Andrea, Vince. Doesn't matter how you slice it. It's always us in front of the camera talking about our passion. And we're going to be having people in the industry, guys, right here every Tuesdays. And not even in the industry. We're going to try to promote businesses, individuals, whether you have a motivating story. I know some of you have been seeing me kind of, talking to my sister, some other people, but I'm just trying to keep the juices flowing, guys. And while Andrea is working hard in the background, sometimes we got to just keep motivated and keep doing what we do. But we're going to be now every Tuesdays. I'm going to pick up what I was doing, bringing it into Tuesday. So if you have a story, compelling story, and I want to say this because a lot of people have been reaching out to me, Andrea, to be honest with you, and they've been reaching out with their story of where they have been, and some of these people have been coming from a dark place, and now they want to open up. And what I love and I appreciate, and I'm very blessed to share the story, to listen to the story, is that they're finally wanting to express themselves to everyone, knowing that it's not their fault. The past does not define them. And that's what you and I think are passionate about, because guys, doesn't matter what you've been through. If you want to talk about your story and you're confident enough and brave enough to talk in front of a camera and to tell the world, you never know, you might save someone's life. Like someone might be going through the exact same thing as you. It doesn't matter what it is: alcohol, drugs, physical, sexual abuse. You don't even know, verbal abuse, anything. Maybe you had a dream and you've been always crushed down. You know what I mean? Andrea and I are here, to listen, to try to offer you our opinion and to voice your story to the world, because it might impact someone and it might make you feel better as well, because that's what it's about at the end of the day. We're storytellers. We love it. We love filmmaking. We love talking to people. And I've been getting a lot of that about it, and I'll tell you about that.
That's exciting. That's awesome.
We're going to get them in studio on Tuesdays. I think that's awesome.
Why
that's
not? Exactly what we're trying to do. Like, if people need an avenue to let kind of bring people into their life, I think a lot of people struggle with that, especially now. There's been a lot of isolation, so people, mental health is a big thing, and that's something we've always been about. Not sure if our viewers out there have gotten a chance to watch our film Jack's Chair, but that's something that the topic of that film really touches upon mental health and mental well-being and having people around to support you. So that's what we're here for. And Vince, it's amazing that you brought that up, and it's fantastic that people are reaching out. If we can offer an opportunity, or like I said, an avenue or a platform for somebody to open up and find some clarity or find a better direction in their life.
Absolutely.
Hey, look, we all have our problems. We all have our struggles. Some of us hide it better than others. But I think what you said is really poignant, buddy. I think that's fantastic. And we're open and we're here, and we'll be here on Tuesday.
Yeah, we'll be here Tuesday. We have a special guest. We are working with a lot of people that want to share their stories, and we're going to share our stories too. You guys are going to know real deep of who Andrea and myself are right here in the Actors Garage, because it's very important to know who we stand for, what we stand for, our passion, our experiences of life, what we want to do. And guys, we just want to spread joy and happiness to everyone. That's it. At the end of the day, we have a platform. Yes, you could rent our studio. You can hire us.
That's right.
We can make a film for you. We could help you start your YouTube channel. But at the end of the day, even if we just could give you some of our honest opinion to help you, we're good. We're good. Trust me, that's what we're about. And that's what this platform of Actors Garage is all about. And a lot of good things are happening in the summer. We're going to open up the garage.
That's
we might
exciting.
have some barbecues.
Sausages.
We don't want to say too much, but a lot of good things are happening. Actually, I had someone reach out that they might want to do salsa nights here.
Ooh.
So guys, imagine that. You have a place now that it's a drop-in where you could come in, learn some salsa. And you know that there's
who doesn't want to learn to salsa? Come on,
right?
For all those guys out there, look, I know I was one of those dudes that would go to a club, especially when I have a lot of South American friends, so I'd go to these clubs and they'd be dancing it up, and I'd be like, damn, I can't do that,
right?
You know, so trust me, if you're a guy that's out there, you know what I'm talking about, because there's us dudes are out there,
absolutely,
the wallflies or the wallflowers or whatever. We're kind of looking in from the outside, looking at the dance floor, going, man, look at that dude spin around that girl.
Yes.
And you know what? It doesn't have to be like a sexual thing. It's kind of just, to have fun and learn confidence, while you're out there.
Exactly.
It's such a fun thing to do, right? And people dancing, and honestly, it's huge, right?
But that's what it's about. And we're gonna always try to challenge ourselves and try to open up. Of course, with the restrictions, we're gonna try to be safe. And no, we are gonna be safe.
We are safe.
We're not gonna try.
safe.
We're gonna be safe with the numbers and everything. But guys, the Actors Garage Vaughn, when Andrea and I sat down and turned this place, which was literally a storage place full of machines, and we looked back and we said, oh, this is an amazing platform. And we're being attracted to beautiful people. And that's what it's about, that we want every night something to be happening. Because I had a conversation with my buddy Pardeep. You remember Pardeep? Mornings with Pardeep.
What up, Pardeep? Shout out.
Shout out.
Shout out, Pardeep.
But I said to Andrea, I know we're going a little bit over, but this is so important to me,
It's
and
okay.
I want to share this with you because once I start being passionate about something, I got to talk about it.
Cue the music.
Cue the music. Here we go. And I said to Pardeep, why does everyone have to wait until Friday or Saturday to enjoy life? I said, am I unrealistic that I would want every day to be a Friday or Saturday? And I get it that we work and we can't party. It's not even about the partying. This is my idea of a beautiful life that everyone should share. Hey, Andrea, tomorrow I'm coming over for coffee. Tuesday night, hey, Vince, you're coming to my house. I'm going to make some food. Hey, Wednesday, we're going to go to our cousin's house. Hey, Thursday, like just to be free. Maybe every day is hard, but why can't we do it more often to be free that you don't... All right, that we don't have to wait for the weekend. Like just to be, guys, forget about COVID and restrictions right now. I'm just talking as though COVID didn't exist. Okay, this is this is before COVID that I've been thinking about all this. I just think that life is so precious, and if you haven't realized it up to now, I don't know when you're gonna wake up literally. Is that I'm sorry, guys.
Okay, we have some guests calling in.
Guests are
with
calling
questions.
in. Like Andrea,
they're actually very anxious guests, as you can see.
Guys, Andrea, I'm gonna ask you: am I unrealistic to live life every day happy, just with the positive people around you?
No, Vince, you know me, dude. I'm look, buddy, you know how it is, man. We don't judge. We don't. We always tell people check your ego at the door, and we're the first ones to do that. So we lead by example with that. So no, you're not, dude. Like this is everyone should have the ability and the opportunity to live their life as they choose, as long as they're being true to themselves, true to other people, and being respectful in the process, right? And you are. Like you're not someone that's out here trying to take advantage of people or take advantage of someone's good nature or somebody's story to exploit them. That's not what we're here about. Look, at the end of the day, you're going to always have people that are going to question your motives, but as long as you know yourself individually what you're about and those closest to you, and like you said, surround yourself with people that are in that same mindset, and then you're golden, dude. You're good to go. Like there's always going to be someone a naysayer or someone that's going to interpret whatever you're doing for themselves, and that's fine. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. And we're just saying that we're cool with that. And we're going to do what we're going to do regardless. So
absolutely.
You do you, we'll do us. And somewhere in the middle, things work out, right?
So Pardeep challenged me. He said, Bati, what are you going to do? You always talk about this.
Oh.
What are you going to do? Now, Pardeep's my boy. He works with me. He's very comfortable at work. He said something very, touching. He goes, Vince, he goes, it doesn't seem like you're a boss. You seem like, it's someone that I would, want to work with every day. And I've had a lot of offers that pay me a lot more. And by the way, I pay him very well. But he said he got some better offers, but he was very stressed and he wouldn't want to be in that environment. That makes me feel good because if you're with someone all day, whether you work with them, whether you live with them, whether you sleep with them, wouldn't you want to wake up every day in a good spirit? That's what I'm trying to say to everybody.
Absolutely, dude. I agree.
Callers come in. And I said, Pardeep, this is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to tell everyone watching this live straight out that I don't know about every day. I'm going to try my best to be it every day, but more often than so, especially closer to the weekend, whether it's in the actor's garage and whether it's at my own residence, I am going to be having an open house with few people because, again, trying to follow restrictions and saying, guys, honestly, just come. I'm going to put the bonfire out. I'm going to have a couple of drinks with you. If you want to crash at my place, you can. If you want me to call you an Uber, I can. No problem. Just, I would love to just have a conversation with you and forget about all the stresses of life. That's what I guarantee to all the people that know me, I'm going to be doing more of. That's all I can do on my part. I can't force you to come. I say, Andrea, you want to come? It's there. But maybe next week you will come, or maybe the following week. But at least if I do my part by offering, that's all I could do. You know what I mean? But at least I want to have those conversations because at the end of the day, that's what it's about. You know, man, every cup tells a story. I love Tim Hortons' slogan. Every cup tells a story. You know, and every night, who you're with and who you talk to has to tell a story. And that's what we want to do here on our podcast on Tuesdays. I have a lot of people, like I'll tell you about all the stories. So if you have one, guys, please feel free. Even if you want to start a business, we'll help you. You have a business, we'll come on the show. You can promote. We'll give them some incentives. We're happy. You're happy. Everybody win-win situation. You know what I mean? So Andre, at the end of the day, I love you, man. Thanks for supporting. I love this guy, guys. I'm going to tell you something. I'm sorry. This deserves a few minutes. Andrea's been always my number one supporter in regards to, you know, some stuff he agrees, some stuff he's voiced his opinion. It's all good. But the thing is that you should always surround yourself with people that are gonna, and it's not about motivation. Like, you don't need somebody to be like, oh, yeah, you know, go do that, because, you know, you got to be real as well. You know, like, you don't need someone to push you to do some things. I realize motivation is not the answer. I cannot motivate someone that doesn't want to do something.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
You got to help yourself.
You got to help yourself. But what I could do is offer to be a friend and listen to you. And that's been so important because during COVID, unfortunately, a lot of people that I know have personally passed away. I've been hearing a lot of stories of people that have been taking their own lives. And that's the saddest part. So I guess overall, my message today, and Andrea can add, is if someone wants to talk to you guys, please take the 2-3 minutes, because that conversation can mean all the difference. I'm telling you. Sometimes people just want you to talk to them. Don't always wave people off and say, you're busy, you're busy. If I reach out and I'm like, yo, Andre, I got to talk to you. And sometimes in the middle of the day, I have gone to his house. He's like, yo, I'm busy, but just come over. And that made all the difference. I went over. We talked, we had an espresso, and I was good. You don't know where people's life is at that moment. So just try to be a little bit sympathetic, a little bit. Trust me, guys, you'll be helping a lot. I don't know if I'm making sense.
You are making sense, man. And I think that's a good way for us to kind of wrap it up here, where we're obviously passionate storytellers and we're in the industry. Like Vince said, you can come here, rent our facility. You want to produce a show, you want to do a podcast, you have a commercial you want to shoot, you have a live event you want us to cover, we're there. But also, we have this podcast going on Tuesdays. Feel free to drop in. Like Vince said, let us know. You're a company, you're an individual, you have a story to tell. We're going to offer you that. We're going to give you that opportunity. And we're going to keep doing it. And we'll be here. So I'm going to count on Vinny because I know I can, and he can count on me, and you guys can count on us. So let's just go at this together and see how we come out on the other side, man. Like, it's about the journey just as much as the destination. Some people like to say it's more about the journey, not about the destination. I think the destination's important, but the journey is obviously very, very significant, right? So this journey that we're on, I want to say thank you, Vince, for being patient with me and always being understanding.
But you know, I have a lot of patience, man.
We're not giving up. We might not, you know, we might be. I know it's been a while since we've posted some videos, but we're always working. We're always kind of pushing forward. You know, and everyone has their challenges, but we're continuing to push on. So thank you very much for continuing to put your best foot forward.
Thank you, man.
And I'm gonna do my best to continue to to put my best foot
Yeah.
forward, dude.
I just want to wrap up by saying, I know I've been saying I'm gonna
No,
wrap up.
it
but
up,
this
buddy. It's all.
this is the best thing
I got
because-
you. It's all you.
Thank you, man. I don't want to take away from what we are have been doing in the past, and due to COVID we had some restrictions, but I want to let everybody know that rest assured we have our podcast, we have our acting classes coming up, we have this cooking show which we're super excited coming up Sunday that we're working on the pilot, but also we have not forgotten, I didn't forget about, we are working on a short film that Andrea wrote. I'm super excited that he had faith in me to be one of the leads. Okay, so we are.
Oh,
Sorry,
these
guys,
callers, they're
all
excited.
these calls
They're
are coming in.
excited.
So we definitely have a short film coming up. So auditions will be happening. DM me for auditions. We'll let you know. Please keep tight with me and the Actors Garage Vaughn. Also, we are working on a feature film, which again Andrea is writing. I might be helping him with that. We're on a couple of ideas on that. We also have a film that we hired a writer, and it's going to be shot in Italy. We will get there somehow. And he already gave us the first draft, which I still haven't read because
we actually might take one of these shows to maybe read a little bit. Why not?
Yeah, we might
read a couple lines.
The show, absolutely. So we have a film coming out that we're gonna travel to Italy to shoot. Super excited. Auditions will be coming out from that, and I haven't forgot. We may do Modern Italian Family Part 2.
There it is, right behind us.
There it is, right behind us. Modern Italian Family Part 2. Andrea has started to write that. And guys, there's a lot going on. We also are working on a sitcom live in studio. And yes, our boy Pardeep will be involved. We're super excited. So I don't say all of this to boost and to say how wonderful we are. I say this because whenever you guys have an idea, don't forget what makes you happy and what you're passionate about. So we're still going to do that. We just are trying to finish it before we release anything, but we are working on that. So keep in touch with us. And again, if you guys want to get involved as an actor, technically, reach out to us. We already have a lot of apprentices on board. We were working with so many people that are, love the space, love the energy, because that's what we're all about. Because we're all energy guys, and we want positive vibes in the studio. We've been meeting incredible people, incredible, and we want to keep that alive right here in the Actors Garage. And even if you just want to come by and tour the place and have an espresso, we're good with that. Come by, let us know. We're here 3 days a week for sure, but we could come anytime to show you the space. If you have an idea, let us help you develop it, because that's what we have, a beautiful team from A to Z that can help you from the marketing to the shooting to the directing to the producing. We have actors, models. We have access to everything because we've been blessed to know a tight community in the artistry that we're in. And I think that's it. I think we're wrapped.
I think you wrapped it up very well.
So guys, check us out. Tuesday, we'll be having another podcast. Thursday, if you have a child that wants acting classes, check it out. Again, if you guys leave me a DM, I'll give you one free complimentary. Andrea and I will honor that. Sundays, look out. We are having a cooking show and soccer segment. And that's only to start, guys. Sky's the limit. You are limitless. We love you. And I'm going to shut up because I know you're going to we have to cut off at some point. And just reach out, guys. Reach out. You know how to get a hold of us. That's all I have to say.
Love it, buddy.
I love you guys. That's all. All right. Peace out.
Peace, everyone.